It's my pleasure to welcome you to another interesting episode of Mike Uncensored podcast. I'm your regular host, Aziz Ayonshola. With me on the studio today, I have someone I can call an entertainment person par excellence. When you're talking about entertainment, is there? Is it broadcasting? Is it MC? Is it anything? Is it award? Is it anything? Is there? So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the Alariwo of Africa. You are welcome to another interesting episode of My Consensus.
Thank you. Good to be here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I've got a couple of questions to ask you, but I want to start because this is a question that have been popping in my mind personally.
Okay.
When I was doing a research on you, I got to know that you studied public relations. Am I correct?
Yes.
But your brand name, or is it your stage name, is Alariwo?
Yes.
So I was beginning to think, when you're talking about PR or public relations, it's all about perception. Then why did you choose Alariwo? Alariwo is translated as noisemaker.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank you for the interview. I'll give you some details about how it started.
Okay, thank you very much.
First, I'm Rotimi Martins,
Okay.
also known as Alariwo of Africa, musician, broadcaster, entertainment consultant.
Okay.
I've been in the business for a while, and I'll tell you how the name came up. I grew up in a territory called Oregun in Lagos,
Okay.
and
Is Oregon the same thing as Fade?
no,
Okay.
Oregon is different from Fade.
Okay.
I just want to tell you how I got the name.
Okay.
Yes. So I was a professional MC,
Okay.
back then, and I was just speaking to the crowd, and somebody just said, "Ogbeni, jẹ́ ká gbọ́ music jàre, Alariwo." And to him, he was insulting me by calling me Alariwo.
Okay.
But then I was bearing the name MC Martins,
Okay.
and I listened, Alariwo, a noisemaker. Okay, bad. So I just picked up the name, and the next day I went on air. Back then I was with Radio Lagos.
Okay.
And I said, henceforth, I want to be known and addressed as Alariwo. So anytime anybody wants to invite me to MC an event, they ask me, so what do we write now? Do we write MC Martins? I say, no, write Alariwo. So then I was Alariwo of Oregun.
Okay.
And then I eventually met my sponsor. His name is Femi Lasode.
Okay.
The man behind the legendary Shango movie. And started working with him in the studio. And one day, I met King Sunny Ade in his office. And he introduced me to King Sunny Ade and said, this is my boy. His name is Alariwo of Oregon. And King Sunny Ade said, no, you're Alariwo of Africa.
Wow.
And then he was King Sunny Ade and the Golden Mercury of Africa.
Yeah.
And because of that, I embraced it, and I became Alariwo of Africa. I was born in Fadei/Mushi. Yeah, I'll give you all the answers.
Okay.
I was born in Fadei/Mushi.
Okay.
I was born there 56 years ago to Mr. and Mrs. Martins. How did I get the name? You asked that question when we were connected. Because I would have loved to be a lawyer. Because my father loved Rotimi Williams.
Okay.
And, fathers will want their sons or daughters to be doctors and lawyers.
Lawyers, engineers.
Yes. So I became, before birth and by birth, I became Martins Jr. and eventually became Rotimi Martins.
Okay.
And I would have preferred to read law because I love arguing a lot. But eventually I ended up in journalism.
Okay.
And I didn't go to university. I tell people the truth.
So, okay. Maybe, okay, now I'm listening.
I'll answer all the
Okay.
details. I didn't attend any university. I only sat for a professional course in public relations, and I attended FRCN training school.
Okay.
And I did a little bit of professional course in public relations. University, no. But I can boldly say that most people that attended university cannot compete with my intelligence.
Okay.
It's not about being in the university, it's about the university being inside of you.
Okay.
And that's who I am so far.
So now you are from Delta State,
I'm
right?
from Delta State.
But like I just said, you were given the name Rotimi because your dad wanted you to be
A
like
lawyer.
a lawyer, the greater.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
Wanted me to be a lawyer. But, what parents want might not be what the child wants.
Exactly.
You know.
So why didn't you study law? Is it what was the, I mean, said the stumbling block, or what really took you away from law?
I didn't attend any university.
Okay.
For one major reason. Back then, I used to hear about cultism and how dangerous universities are.
In what year was that?
Well, I finished my secondary school in 1981.
Which school is?
In Delta State.
Delta State. Okay.
I didn't school in Lagos, but I schooled in Lagos actually. Okay. I attended Bright Star Nursery and Primary School
okay.
in Ojota.
Okay.
I was in the same class with Sunday Olise.
Okay, wow.
And Eukaria and Nunobi.
Okay, the actress. Okay.
Yes. Wow. Then I also attended Victory Home School in Ikeja.
Okay.
Owned by Dr. Olaniyo. Then I went to my village because we were too Mbati-ish and we couldn't understand or speak our language. So my father decided to take us home. Okay. And I attended my secondary school there. Came back to Lagos. Okay. And when I came back to Lagos, I decided to, you know what? Before we leave that place, which part of Delta State are I'm from a place called Ika. I'm from a place called Agbo.
Agbo, okay.
Yes.
Agbo is Delta Igbo. Am I right?
They say it's Delta Igbo.
They say it, okay.
They say.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't see ourselves as Delta Igbo. We call ourselves the Aniomas.
Okay, Aniomas. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That was why we were campaigning during the Babangida era that we wanted Anioma State.
Yeah.
But he didn't give it to us, but he was partial because his wife is from Delta and created Delta State and gave us Asaba as the capital. Okay. So he was fair.
Okay, please continue.
So from primary, secondary came back to Lagos and I sat for professional FRCN training school, and I also did the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations.
Why the choice of mass communication? That's what I'm asking.
Good question. When I was small, when I was young, I had the love for entertainment.
Okay.
I had the flair for talking. I had the flair for entertaining people. So when something is inside of you, you have to just explore it. And that's the reason why I did that. FRCN training school, from there, Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, and professional course here and there. And got stuck in journalism, went into radio, and luckily I was given the opportunity by one Uncle Tokumbo Ojekule, Radio Lagos. From Radio Lagos, Echo FM was created. I got the opportunity to present at Echo FM.
That was when I used to listen to you. Then that was around 9:30 something in the evening.
Yes, in the
exactly.
Evening. Then I got the opportunity of more grooming by my boss, then the GM, and from there, we started doing what we're doing. And along the line, I got the opportunity to meet Femi Lasode.
Okay.
And he came to a barbering salon for his haircut. And every music video that was playing on the TV, I was singing. And he was, "Who's this young boy? What do you do?" And I told him, I was like, "Wow, okay. My office is on the island. Come to the studio." I went and I became one of his concept developers. Started creating ideas for him and contributed in his video directing. From there, he gave me studio time. I met my producer, Nelson Brown. Did my first song, Yawa Gugas.
Yeah, so Afrobeat family, an original noisemaker.
That's it. So I was, I started, did that song. The song was recorded within 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
And it turned out to be your most.
Well, by God's grace, our best is yet to come.
Okay.
But
so as
at then,
okay.
Yes. So what we did was gain experience from different people.
Okay.
When people are talking, you can use that as a lyrics.
Okay.
So then I had no vehicle, I had nothing. I was in a mall where, and a couple were fighting, you know, and the conductor said, "If una no give me my money, yawa
Yeah,
go
go gas.
gas." I
Mm.
grabbed it, and I visited a friend of mine. A young boy was dancing. There was a song raining then. The title of the song was "Music is the Answer." The guy's
Mm-hmm.
name is Colonel Abraham. So the guy was dancing, and while he was dancing, he was saying, "Pass, oh yeah,
Okay. Oh
oh
yeah,
yeah."
girl. Yeah,
He
girl.
was just flowing. I was sitting, listening. I picked it,
Mm.
you know. And there is a musician called Oris
Oh,
Wiliki.
it's really okay. Yeah.
Oris Wiliki had a song and he said, "Sisters selling themselves for money, what a big disgrace." I picked it and I turned it into Pigeon.
Yeah.
Then a man and a woman were fighting in K2, Alakbere bus stop,
Okay.
husband and wife. And the man was saying, "How man go they work for money, make you no see
So
money?
money.
My wife go they ask me for money every time." I picked it. How man go they work for money
Me
or
or
make
make
you
you
know
know
they
they
see
see
money?
money. Ara.
No food for our table,
No,
oh yeah.
you
No money for
pocket
pocket, yo.
yo. Ara.
Husband and wife, they went to attack the man that gave them the job that did not pay them. So I used that. Orisuliki said sisters are selling themselves. And I
Yeah.
said, sisters, they sell them
It's a
body yo,
yo.
because of money. Yo.
Ara.
Conductor said, if I not pay me my money, yawa go gas.
No one
And I
make it.
said, if them no
No
one
one
make
make
we
it
sing,
sing. Yawa
yawa
go
go gas
gas
yo.
yo.
So I packed everything together
So your song is a reflection of what
of
is.
what's happening.
Mm.
Every song that we, the authentic Afrobeat artists, sing evolves around what is
How
happening.
do you mean the authentic?
We are the authentic. I'll tell you
Oh,
the
okay.
authentic. The authentic, Femi Anikula Pukuti,
Uh-huh.
Lagbaja, Sheun Kuti,
Uh-huh.
Alariwo, Dede.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
we are the authentic Afrobeat family. If you
Okay.
listen to the song, I said, make una page. We don't
Mm-hmm.
come again.
Again.
Afrobeat
Afrobeat family.
family
An
and the
original
original
noisemaker.
noisemaker. Now, I said Afrobeat family because I was not yet
Okay.
an Afrobeat family. That was why I said and
Original
original noisemaker,
noisemaker.
making me a new member of the
The
Afrobeat family. Now, there's Afrobeat and there's Afrobeats.
What's the difference?
Good question. All you're hearing from
Mm-hmm.
these young boys
Now,
is Afrobeats with the S.
I don't get it.
You'll get it now. We that are playing Afrobeat, we sing about the ill happenings of the
The
society.
society. Eh.
They sing about
About
smoking,
women,
women,
club,
clubbing, Yahoo, and all that. We don't sing that.
probably. What if those perceived ills now
Mm.
were happening? Then probably you will have sung
No.
about.
I will continue to sing about the ill happenings in the society. The only thing I will do is to change the concept of my Afrobeat to soothe the modern technology beat.
Okay.
Now, the message in music is very important. What we are hearing today, 80% is basically the same beat and nonsense to follow it.
Nonsense.
Oh, yes. Some nonsense and some are making nonsense.
Okay.
Some are sense, some are
Sense.
nonsense. Some are singing nonsense to make sense to their pocket,
Okay.
while we were singing common sense without making money into our pocket.
So, which one would you like to do again?
No, I would like to do both the common sense.
And the
I would
the
not do the
nonsense.
nonsense.
No, how would you now make money?
I will still make money.
How?
Simple question and
Okay.
simple answer. You see, we're not highly appreciated here in Nigeria.
When you say we,
We, the Afrobeat
okay,
family,
okay.
we're not highly appreciated.
Hmm?
How many shows do you hear of Femi Kuti playing in Ibadan, Abuja?
So the question is why?
He doesn't play. He doesn't play concerts for politicians. We don't play events for politicians. To us, they are politicians and not politicians. They are politicking to make money into their own coffers. So I sing songs that make sense for people to listen.
So let me ask you a question now.
Mm.
If you get a call, probably from Burna Boy, from Wizkid, the Afro pop singers of today, or Femi, I don't know if it's still, and probably they want to do a collab with you.
Oh yes, I'll jump on it.
I mean,
I'll tell you.
I didn't
I'll
know
tell
the
you.
Afro.
I'll tell you why I said I'll jump on it, because you mentioned a very pronounced or profound name
Okay.
that is making us proud.
Okay.
You mentioned Burna Boy.
Burna Boy, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's a song of Burna Boy titled Ye.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
I'll tell you a story about the song.
Okay.
That was what he said.
Okay.
Now, he went to visit Shino Pella.
Okay.
And in the studio of Shino Pella, a young boy made that beat. And he was gisting with Shino Pella. And along the line, he heard the beat. He went into the vocal booth within 30 seconds. Within 30 minutes, rather.
Yeah.
To do that song. Now, if you listen to that song, you will hear shout out to Shino Pella, that's my bro and family. He shouted out Shino Pella because Shino Pella was the one that gave him the reason to do that song. So if you want me to do a song with Burna Boy, I will not hesitate to do it, because Burna Boy is also a philosopher like myself.
I wanted to.
I'll give you the details.
Was that the reason why you picked him out of the names I mentioned?
Yes, he's a philosopher.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I mean by a philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
The Englishman calls it philosophy.
Okay.
We that love the philosophy of Fela,
okay, philosopher.
We call ourselves philosophers.
Okay.
Yes. Now, the thing is this. Burna Boy was a dancehall artist.
Mm-hmm.
His grandfather was Fela's manager.
What's his name?
He's our father.
Okay.
In journalism.
Okay.
Benson Idoniji.
Exactly.
That's the grandfather of Burna Boy. Now, he joked with his son one day and said, "Stop this reggae thing you are doing. Why don't you explore with Fela?"
As in,
and he
Burna Boy's grandfather.
Yes, gave this
joke with his son.
Yes, his grandson.
Okay, grandson.
And gave him some songs to listen to.
Okay.
Of Fela. That's why if you listen to all Burna Boy's songs,
yeah,
it has the Fela rhythm and pattern in it. So, Burna Boy, yes.
Wizkid.
No,
Wizkid did a song.
I'm going there. Wizkid, yes.
Okay.
It will depend on the kind of song that Wizkid would want to do.
Okay.
If it's strictly authentic African sound from the underground, yes.
Okay.
Complete Afrobeat. He did a song with Femi. Yes. Wizkid is creative. I respect his creativity. If you tell me to choose out of all Wizkid's songs, I'll pick only one.
The one that featured the Femi.
No.
Okay, which one?
Ojuelegba.
Ojuelegba.
That is real Afrobeat. Real Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are so many people that the opportunity will come and I'm invited to do a duet with them that I will agree.
Okay.
And there are so many that I will politely decline.
Okay.
Yes. Because music for me is spiritual. Music for me is philosophical. Music for me has to be lyrical. You know, music for me has to be diversified and done positively for the mind.
That your song, Yawa Gugas. If you had sang that song today,
yes,
you will have made huge money. Or did you make money then? Back there?
No, I didn't make money then, but I made a name for myself. And I also made relevance, huge relevance, because when the song came out, people were thinking it was Fela before he died. And I got a lot of opportunities with it.
Through that,
and I'm still getting royalties from organizations abroad.
Okay.
I still, if I travel abroad now to perform in France and the rest.
So you still perform?
Oh yes, I'm still an entertainer. Music is inborn. Music has to be in your DNA for you to continue. You
Okay.
can't stop.
Sure.
I still perform.
So some people say entertainment in Nigeria is deep.
Hmm.
Deep in the sense that before you can make it, that probably you have to like belong to certain clique, certain. I want you to walk us through entertainment. You
Okay,
have been there since probably 3 decades ago.
okay.
Ah,
When we started, we were doing it for the fun,
okay,
and along the line, money came in, but we were not involved in any occultic or any spirituality. I
but
always hear people saying that there's cultism, there's fetish, whatever in music. I didn't experience it.
Fela was a traditionalist, so to
Fela
speak.
was a traditionalist because it was what he believed in.
Okay,
I am a core Christian.
okay.
I serve the heaven, the creator, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Without him, nothing is possible. My Bible says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. I believe in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Before I go on stage, I
Hmm.
don't pray to God. I talk to God. Hey, God, going on stage to perform. Give me the strength. I have never smoked.
I
I
wanted
have
to
never
ask that
drank. I
probably.
have never smoked. I have never drank. My alcohol is the crowd. And when I say the crowd, I move.
And you
When I'm sleeping and you wake me up, you're going on stage in the next 2 minutes. When I'm on stage, you think I've taken the biggest drug ever. I have never tasted weed. I have never tasted alcohol. And when I take a
you have
glass,
never tasted alcohol.
no,
You don't take alcohol
no. When I take
for
a,
real.
I'm telling you,
Wow.
when I take a glass of wine, it's because I'm gathered with my
With your
friends
friends,
and
so
they
you
are
want to
taking,
like.
because I just lost a friend. There's a
Okay,
joke he's always saying, Alariwo ma Jimmy.
okay.
You know what it means when
I
somebody says
don't.
ma Jimmy?
No.
It means,
Okay.
why am I too deep? Why am I always taking only water?
The people who say, I think you're sick.
Uh,
Basically, so
you understand? Why are you
why you
drinking?
taking why you don't water
I can take 5 bottles of water every day.
and you are an entertainer.
I'm an entertainer.
How do you?
It's not compulsory that every entertainer must smoke or drink.
But
Some entertainers smoke, drink, womanize. Some entertainers womanize, they don't smoke, they don't drink. Some entertainers smoke, womanize, but they don't drink.
you only mentioned the fact that you didn't smoke and you didn't do alcohol.
I don't
You didn't
smoke.
you didn't mention the third one.
I'll answer your questions.
Okay.
I don't smoke, I don't drink. Women
And okay.
embrace me, but that does not mean
Okay.
that I'm a womanizer.
Okay.
Women are the ones that will give you favors.
Okay.
Favors will come through men if you're a man, but it comes more through women
Man.
if
Okay.
you are a man. And
Okay.
favor comes to a woman more from men if you're a woman.
Hmm.
So it comes with the territory.
So if you say you don't do, they will say probably there's this word they normally that wait the shy. I don't know how if you want to let me interpret that. Like
Mm.
they won't accept you into the fold. So
Well, this,
is it right? Do you think that if you continue in this trajectory, probably does it not have a link with probably some of these songs that you have done and probably you know the acceptability is not the way it was then.
the acceptability of the industry has changed, no
Okay.
doubt. But you see, consistency is the key to continuity and creativity. I believe in doing things, I believe in continuing to be focused.
Okay.
If you're focused and you know where you're going to, the battle might be tough,
Okay.
but you keep going and you will get to where you're going.
Okay.
One day, the people that appreciate you will come.
Oh, you are 56.
So, the owner of KFC succeeded at the age of 68.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln tried severally to be the president of the United States of America.
Sure. So now, besides Burna Boy and probably Wizkid, who are among the crop of musicians, Afro
There are many
pop musicians that will say, okay, this guy is
There are many.
okay. Like
I've done a lot of research. I've studied everybody,
okay,
and I've done a collaboration with Nice.
okay. What's the title of the
Adara? After this time around,
Okay,
check it.
Adara.
Adara.
Okay, that's good.
Beautiful song.
Okay.
Um,
So Nice is among your,
Nice
you know,
is Nice
okay.
is I call him Ijoba Ibile.
Okay.
That's what I call him.
Okay.
He's deep.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
Yes.
So
but
yes,
you know, Nice sometimes do sing about all these Yahoo.
I have never heard Nice sing about Yahoo. Living things.
He said, not even that one.
He said as a living thing.
That
is living
okay,
thing.
living things.
Yes. He said as a living thing, he wants to be on top of things. He didn't say he's a Yahoo boy. I want him in Shashe. Good. I can defend and explain what it means.
Okay, yeah, please do.
When people are walking from morning till night, you are Yoruba.
Of course, I have.
Does that mean because he said low rumoju, it means that hold on, sir.
Okay.
Because he said one shashe low rumoju, does that mean that it's because they are walking from night till day? No. What it means is people are working hard. Listen, he also said Olensun.
But that balance. Yes.
Olensun.
Yeah.
Google.
Exactly.
But do you know that when you use Google to ask questions, Google will give you an answer?
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask Google,
blah blah blah. I love the song. I love that. I love the song. If you love
the song,
yeah, exactly. But I just I'm not
that he's saying something that has to do with Yahoo.
Let me tell you why I said so. The balance that one sachet, it is popularized by the Yahoo boys. There's no doubt about that.
If he uses a slang,
okay,
does not mean that that's what he's doing.
Okay, probably never explained that to us.
Then when you see him, you
very close to him. No, he must have told you that.
No,
that
he doesn't need to tell me.
Okay, you knew.
Because I know Nice is the most decent Ibile singer that I know.
Okay.
It took Nice just 60 minutes to feature in my song.
Wow.
He did not ask for 1 naira. All these young boys, you will pay them before they can feature you. Or
maybe they didn't know Alariwo.
No. Anybody, it's not compulsory that everybody should know me.
Okay.
But when people set a standard, set a footstep in the industry, you must know them. Sure. If Sunny Ade enters here now, I will prostrate flat. There are some people that will enter here that I will not have to prostrate flat, even if they are older than me.
Okay. Like?
I don't need to mention names.
Okay, but
I don't need to mention names. They know themselves.
Okay.
If Ebenezer Obey comes here, I will go flat on the ground, even if I'm wearing white.
Wasiu Ayinde Marshal.
No, I don't need to prostrate for Wasiu Ayinde Marshal.
Okay.
Wasiu Ayinde Marshal is a highly respected Fuji musician, highly respected mentor that we all know.
Okay.
Prostrating for Wasiu Ayinde Marshal does not mean that whether I prostrate for him or not does not mean that I don't respect him.
Okay. All right.
But he's a father in the industry, and I need to accord him the respect. Respect is not about prostrating flat to the ground. Respect is about respecting the people that have been in the business before you. But for me, as a Nigerian, as someone that was born in Lagos, Southwest Nigeria, it would be wise for me to see King Sunny Ade and go flat.
Because of what he has done.
Because of his longevity in the industry.
Exactly.
And as well as Baba Ebenezer Obey, Kolintin Ayela, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
I will see Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, Arabambi. I'll bow down. I'll bow down and greet him and give him his honor. Okay. No doubt. I see the Oni of Ife. I will go flat on the floor. Because he's my father, traditionally. If he's not a king, I will give him a handshake. But I must respect Adeori.
The institution is
that is the most important thing. I can't just see the new Alaafin and start stretching my hand. No. We must respect culture. So, Nice is respectful.
Okay.
Nice is talented. Nice is someone that his music makes a lot of sense. So, he's deep. Most of these young musicians are deep.
So, Burna Boy, Nice. Who else?
I love
Portable.
Excuse me.
Okay.
We're talking about musicians.
Okay.
We're not talking about sycophants.
Okay. All right.
Let's make that clear.
Okay. All right.
There's a difference between an opportune sycophant, and a musician.
Okay, don't let even.
No, I'm not
Okay,
going there.
okay, no
I'm
problem.
not going there.
Let's continue.
Now, you ask the people that I will have the opportunity of
Okay.
working with.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask the people that I love their creativity.
Exactly.
Now, there's a young boy called Sheyi Vibes.
Sheyi Vibes, okay.
He's deep. But if you ask me now, who would you want to quickly do something with? Olamide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Olamide is a lyrical wizard.
I agree.
He's a lyrical wizard. He's deep, talented, supportive, encouraging, and reserved.
You're right.
Olamide.
You're right. Okay. I'm very sure he's listening. Someone is watching this video right away. So okay. So like what should we be looking out for from the stable of Alariwo?
I have 32 songs recorded. You are in my studio.
Okay, sure.
32 songs recorded, mixed already.
Okay.
Musicians should do themselves a favor. Whenever you make it, open a studio of your own, start working. Because the day you think you have to stop working is the day you have to start working. With all the songs, you don't know the one that anybody will come over and say, this is the one I like.
So you have to
keep
prepare
working
yourself for the
be
opportunity.
Prepared.
Exactly.
It's the Boy Scout marching song. Somebody might walk in here and you play a lot of songs, and the next thing he listens. Oh, this, that. Oh no, I like this one. The songs we don't want might be the song the fans want.
I don't know. Do you do Para Awards outside of your state? Let's start from there.
Okay, that's a very good question. Para Award is called Pacesetters Entertainment and Recognition Award.
Okay. Created by?
It was created in 2016, executed in 2017, the first edition.
Okay.
Now, the possibility of exploring it all over is being considered.
Okay.
Now, somebody said to us that Para can be done outside Oyo State.
Okay.
We've been reluctant about it. Now, we are considering doing Para Awards all over Nigeria.
Before we move on, why the choice of Oyo State? You are from Delta State. You live in Lagos State. Then why did you bring the award to Oyo State?
Good questions, and I'll give you a very ridiculous answer. I'm a Nigerian.
Sure.
Ama Award was organized by the late Peace Anye Musigwe.
Okay.
She's from Imo State. And the award is about Africa. So when the idea came for the award, it didn't come in Lagos State. It came to me.
But we're talking about Ama
No,
Award?
no, I'm talking about Para.
Para, okay.
The idea of Para came to me. God sent the idea to me. God didn't send it to me because I am from Delta State or I'm doing it in Oyo State. No, the idea came. I first of all thought about Oyo State Award.
Yeah.
It didn't sit in.
Click. Okay.
Didn't sit. So I started having ideas until I came up with Pacesetters Entertainment and Recognition Award, which became a very good opportunity. And here we are.
Yeah.
It was created to celebrate indigents and residents of Oyo State who
Who
are
are
doing
into
very well
entertainment?
in their chosen careers.
In their chosen career, not solely entertainment.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Indigents and residents who are doing well in their chosen careers. Indigents and residents.
Okay.
So you can be from Akwa Ibom, but you are based in Oyo State.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
As long as you are impacting the state.
Okay. So how has it been?
Challenging, frustrating, but interesting.
Let's take it one by one. Challenging
Financially.
Yeah.
We spend our personal money to organize the award. And it's been very, 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 very challenging.
Okay. Did you choose the word Pacesetter because the award is domiciled in Oyo State.
Yes, because Oyo State is the pacesetter state.
Okay.
So that was why we called it Pacesetters Entertainment and Recognition Award.
Now that you are taking it outside Oyo State, the name still stands, or you're going to outside.
Anybody can be a pacesetter.
Okay. Okay.
Anybody can be a pacesetter. You are a pacesetter in what you're doing.
Sure.
I'm a pacesetter in what I'm doing. So
What was the interesting aspect?
interesting thing is because I've been doing it for a long time and a lot of are thinking I will get tired. And the more you try to think I will get tired, I get more interested in what I'm doing. And the interest in what I'm doing is to continue doing it. Whether there's funds to it or not, I will continue to do it.
If you're the one,
I've been financing the award since inception until 2021 when I met His Excellency Ambassador Akinyemi Farumbi and his wife. And I convinced them to be partners with this award. And they have been my partner. The ambassador has been a godfather supporting the brand. The wife and I have been partners of this award ever since. So I'm a consultant to the family. Financially, yes. We've been teaming up. Sponsorship-wise, they've been supportive. Extremely supportive, yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So now, what should we be looking forward to the next one now?
We just had the 2024 award.
Okay.
And it was outstanding. It was very interesting. Who did we honor this year? Last year. Last year, we gave recognition award to a couple of people. 2 years ago, we gave an award to Lily Paimo.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, the legend. Yeah.
We raised over 4 million naira for him.
For him?
Yes.
Through the...
In the hall.
Wow.
In the hall, yes.
4 million naira?
Yes.
That's good. That's huge.
Yes. Then...
Wow.
This last year, we gave Alariwo a recognition award.
That's good. Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. So, what should we be looking forward to now?
Well, there are so many things to be looking forward to. We think of what to do. God sends the idea of what to do. So we don't have to be in a hurry to do anything. We need to take our time to do everything we're doing. I don't believe in going to beg for support. I've been wearing Ankara for over 35 years. And when I wore Ankara for 25 years, I never knew somebody was watching. And the man called me for a recognition award and I was given $25,000. He's alive.
Who's that? Tell us about it. Okay.
Yes. And he took me to South Africa and said, name any artist that you want to come with you. And I named a lot of people that came with me.
$25,000? Oh, yes. When was that?
Long ago, when I was 25 years in the industry. When you do what you do, people are watching.
Exactly.
I don't have to impose it. I have no right to impose it.
Sure.
You keep doing what you're doing, people that will appreciate it will come. Sure. So when you're organizing an award and celebrating the state, I think it's wise for the state to know that this is supposed to support what you are doing. But if they feel they should support the concept, why not? If they don't want to support it, you can't blame them. You can't force them. Maybe they have more important things to do than the award. So for the people that are admiring and supporting, we celebrate them. I always tell people I go to where I'm celebrated, not tolerated.
So if tomorrow now, probably the state government said you should come and...
If the state government called me to come and organize an award for them, why not? I'll go. It's because they know that I've been doing it for a while and they know that I'm good at what I'm doing. Sure.
So for upcoming artists, what is the advice? A lot of them, if they're talking about managing, doing things, don't give up. Everything is philosophical. It means for what you have been doing since, there are some philosophies, some principles that have been pushing it.
Upcoming artists, do yourself a favor. Get the basics. It's called education.
Okay.
So that you can compose good songs.
Okay.
And after that, take your time, study yourself, explore. Never give up. The road to success is very rough. It can never be rough for he that is tough.
And I know the governments at different levels, they are listening now. I don't know why our government has failed to invest in entertainment, knowing full well that talk about entertainment industry is one of the biggest employers of labor of youth. You're talking about New York economy that it's bigger than Nigeria and probably some countries in Africa and probably in Europe. So the question is, you being in the industry, why is it difficult for them to do the needful and in the process make life better for the people they claim they govern?
I'm not in government. I'm not a politician. I don't know
No,
why they do
probably from
that.
your interactions with them, you would have.
From the entertainment
Mhm.
perspective, I'll repeat what I said.
Okay,
In entertainment, I can only give kudos to one person.
it is
Babajide Sanwo-Olu
Sanwo-Olu.
is doing well and supporting the entertainment industry. You invite him somewhere, he will be there. He's not
Hmm.
there, he will send his commissioner. His commissioner is not there, he will send his essay on
Okay,
tourism. Sometimes, if something is going on and he's not invited and he knows that the thing is done in Lagos State, he will walk in.
for you,
He walks in, comes there to encourage you.
good.
Hilda Bassi contested
Sure.
in the
Yes,
cooking
exactly.
competition.
Competition. Yeah.
The governor walked in and encouraged him.
Hmm.
A lot of people will be doing something for the record. He comes in to encourage them. How many governor does that?
Now you are in Oyo State. I think it's an avenue for you to talk to the Oyo State government.
I don't
Let's
need
use
to.
that to round
I
up
don't
the.
need to talk to Oyo State government to do
You
anything.
don't think Oyo State government
I
is
don't
doing
need.
enough
I don't.
entertainment wise?
I don't have to tell Oyo State government what to do.
They have people who are doing it for them.
Tourism is the biggest money-making venture in the world. Biggest. So if you don't invest in it financially, invest with what's the right word to use? Invest by supporting. Even if you can't support financially, support in different ways. Encourage, endorse, appreciate.
Now I think this is you are hearing it from the horse's mouth. I mean, you're talking about Alariwo of Africa. Is one of the biggest brands when it comes to entertainment in not only in Nigeria, in Africa. I think the government has been paying lip service to. You want to employ our youth. You want to keep them busy. There is no better way to keep them. Entertainment is huge. I don't know. Anyway, I just hope someone is listening and at the end of this program. They will reach out to our guest today and I mean they will tap from his wealth of knowledge entertainment wise. I want to say thank you very much for allowing us into your space.
Namaste.
And just as I had envisaged, I must say that this is a very interesting episode
Thank you so
and
much.
I really enjoy every moment of it.
Thank you.
Our prayer is that you will continue to work stronger.
Amio Jesu.
You will continue to soar higher and
Amen.
higher.
Amen.
We need to talk about your family. We I just talk about it.
Okay, I'm married to the most beautiful woman in the world.
You used to say so.
Her name is Shola Martins. I've got 3 lovely children.
Okay. Okay.
My 3 children, my first daughter is a graduate of mass communication.
Okay.
She has decided to be a chef.
Okay.
My second daughter is a graduate of theater arts, first class. And my third and last child, by God's grace, is a student of Adeleke University, mass communication. And that's the full stop.
Now, lastly, you looking at you when you say 56, yeah, you don't still as handsome as
Oh,
26.
we thank God for His gift
So,
of nature. Thank
mm,
God for His gift of looking young. But the truth is, we have to be very careful of what we eat,
mm,
the things we do.
mm.
To God with the glory. I am thankful to God for not looking 56.
So probably because of what you say you didn't do.
Probably. Probably.
Until next week, when we are going to be coming up with another guest in this episode, Mike Uncensored Podcast. You want to say, keep watching.